and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies. Your tongue have uttered perverseness. It says, none calleth for justice, nor any pleaded for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. And that's what Esau's doing, man. He's working iniquity. He's working mischief upon his bed. All right? He's practicing the power of lies, man. Okay? And he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, man. The one who runs and orders this place like this, he knows what he's doing. All right? And it ain't off of ignorance. It ain't off of oh shoot, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. No, man, this devil knows what he's doing. And the reason why I posted up here and why I know this is good, and this is the chief place, but behind me, all right, if you look, you got it actually encompassing. Actually, you know what? I'll turn it real quick. But you got this place. Look at that. And if you look right there, you got these soldiers from the Civil War, all right? And then you got the stone, and you got the fucking flag and everything. But these are all wicked men, okay? These are all wicked men, all right? I think I got it, yeah. But like I said, like Esau, what he'll do is he'll put up these wicked symbols, all right? Men that were known for great evils that committed slaughters on our people too. All right, but he'll put them up, and knowing what they did, knowing they deliberately were liars as well. All right, but this is what Esau does, man. All right, he conceives mischief. People will come here, man, to visit because they're like, man, oh, she must have been a good, you got this bitch right here, man. She's been commemorated for great valor, or because they did something great. No, man. Anytime you see symbols on the earth, man, you see certain historical figures and men or women being upheld, they are being commemorated because they were a part of something atrocious, or they had a certain part in helping uplift whatever wickedness was going on. All right, so hey, man, this place has to go because it continually pushes lies. America ain't good, and it continues to promote evil. All right, just like that, what we got going on. All right, this whole hoax of a pandemic, it ain't real. All right, but it says, none calleth for justice, nor any pleaded for truth. They trust in vanity and speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. They hatch cockatrices' eggs and weave the spider's web. Our people get man. You come into America, man. You come into America, man. And you're gonna get caught, right? If you don't have the understanding, if you don't have true understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you're caught. America is a great spider web, man. All right, this place is designed to push forward mischief and to imprison your mind to the way of Esau, man. All right, that's why I think it was like the second day I was going out over where I was at. You either follow the Lord's ways, or you follow the Eve's paradigm, because this pattern of living, man, it's only designed to make a man fall. All right, that's it. You had Yahweh Shai, man, when he talked about the scribes and Pharisees. He knew there was a certain group of the Pharisees, man, that were wicked, and they knew they were wicked. But if someone wanted to, become a part of being a Pharisees, the sect, it said that Yahweh said that they became twofold more of a child of hell for listening. That's what Esau does, man. Esau makes a person become a goddamn child of Satan. All right, coming in America, man, you get strung up in that way. The spider will get you. The spider is Eve. All right? But it says they hatch cockatrices' eggs and weave a spider's web. He that eateth of their eggs dieth. You take up the philosophies. You agree or you consent down to whatever is offered to you this time. Hey, man, you die. All right? Because Esau, man, they don't plead for truth. They don't teach truth. And if they do, they throw their shit in it. I was listening to I was watching, the Big Bang Theory yesterday, man, and there was a lie about Nikola Tesla that he went insane to find out the knowledge he did. No, he didn't, man. Nikola Tesla was he was a Jake, all right? But they demonized him by saying that he was, becoming crazy, basically. Like he was falling in love with what do you call it? Animals and all that. Hey, man, anytime a man that actually has real integrity, man, if he don't submit to the system, or he don't submit to the way, or he don't bow down to do something evil, or he may invent something, and then Esau comes along and be like, hey, we want to use this to help promote, hey, like he did with the rap industry, man. All right, we want to use rap music to promote criminal behavior so we can lock up more Jakes. But some of them didn't agree, and now look where they're at. They ain't even here. Some of them were killed. That's what Esau does, man. When truth tries to come in, or when a man stands up bold for righteousness, man, they want to get them out of the way. The wicked want to get the righteous out of the way, man. So, hey, ain't nothing good in this place. All right? If you submit, hey, I'm not trying to cover my head. But, hey, like it says in verse 5, they hatch cockroaches as eggs, and weave the spider's web. He that eateth of their eggs dieth, and that which is crushed breaketh out into a viper. Their webs shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves with their works. Their works are works of iniquity. Iniquity, and the act of violence is in their hands. Hey, one of my favorite scriptures I like to quote all the time, man, is Jeremiah the 22nd chapter, 17th verse. All right, but for thine heart is not for thy covetousness, and to shed innocent blood, and to do it. All right, you rob and spoil. This place is built off of murder, man. America was built off of blood. Don't forget that. All right, the so-called white man came over and slaughtered the Native American Indians. All right, what did he do before he did it? He lied to them. Because Esau is a liar, all right? He's a devil, all right? That's why you're gonna see him be put out of this place, man. Scripture say, man, that he's gonna become a desolation. No stone, no foundation will be made for him ever again, all right? Because he delighted himself in lies. He delighted in hurting the ones that did no harm. There's a punishment, and his whole entire system and structure is going to be eradicated through fire, all right? The Lord is going to roar on high from his habitation like a mighty man of war. And he's going to destroy and devour. All right? He's going to tear in pieces. Okay? It says their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are the thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths. The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. Ain't no don't nobody even know where to turn this place, man. Okay? Don't nobody know where to go. All right, and if they do, hey man, look at the way that you got to contact your bills, or you got to contact for help. You can't get it. They create up a long system for you to wait on the call, wait on the phone, calls dropping. All right, you got to go to this person, you got to go to that person, because they ultimately don't want you to get the help you need. They do that because that's a system of oppression, and we know that this place is oppressive. We know America is oppressive. We know what it's for. It's to make every single Israelite fall. Okay? Because the so-called white man, he has an ancient hatred, man, going back to the ancient world. When Jacob and Esau were born, he hated his brother because he lost his blessing. He sold his blessing to Jacob, and now he believes, so that hatred is there. Okay? His bones are full of the sin of his youth, man. Okay? Esau hates you so-called Negroes and Latinos, Native American Indians. He hates you, man. That's what America is created for. America is still a prison land. All right? And really, when did Esau ever make a law that that you weren't a slave? When did he ever say that? You know? It was never said, not once. So, hey man, he just did it through his cunningness, all right, his skillful deceptiveness, all right. He let you think and believe that you're not a slave no more, but really you are, man. If you're under his laws, you're a slave. If you got to make payments, you're a slave, all right. There ain't no peace here. There ain't no justice. No one pleads for truth. So what do you do to a place like that? Like I read in the very beginning of Ezekiel, the 15th chapter, man. What is the vine? What is a branch, man? That are you gonna? I'll be silly about it. Are you gonna take this stick and hang it up on your wall as like some badass piece of art? No, man. Throw it to the goddamn ground, man. Look at all this shit, man. Ain't nobody picking it up to put it in their house and, oh, look what I found today. It's just on there for trash. Trash. And again, fuel for the fire, man. That's what this place is. That's what this place is about to get. Fire. It's one huge ass bonfire ready to be lit up. And I say it like that because the elect are gonna see it as a bonfire, man. When they're on the chariots watching America be destroyed, the scriptures do say it, man. The scriptures tell you Revelations, man, we're gonna be in the heavens watching this place get annihilated with the missiles and hit up with lasers. And it's going to be a beautiful sight. Can't tell you how much, man. I can't tell you how much, man, the elect desire this place to be lit up. Can't even tell you, man. Can't even express the emotion and happiness of just imagining this place being done away with. Every day, man, you got to wake up to some fucking bullshit. All right? You got to wake up to oppressiveness. You got to wake up to a heavy mindset. Your mind feels obscured at times, overwhelmed, stressed, because the so-called white man created that vibration, man, because he knows what he's doing. It says their feet run to evil, or no, Salaki, it says the way of peace they know not, and there was no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. This place was never meant to know peace. Esau never established America for to create peace. Esau's peace is here, believe it or not. Esau does have peace, because Esau's peace is to be wicked. That's his pleasure. Like Craig's dad from Friday. That's my pleasure. This is Esau's pleasure, man. This is his paradise, his heaven. All right, being full out blown wicked. All right. It says, therefore is judgment far from us, neither doth justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity, constantly being covered with oppressiveness, man, and lies. All right? People don't know where to go. People don't know where to walk. And when they do, they get trapped up because they fell into the trap that was laid here for Jake. You had man, growing up in the 90s, man, and even in the mid 2000s, I'm talking like between 2000 and 2010, you had for some reason a lot of Chinese people, man, coming over to America. I ran into quite a few, because when I was also in high school, there was a shitload of Chinese people coming over from China to go to school where I was at. And I remember asking one, I can't remember if it was a female or male, I really don't remember, it's been a long time. But I do remember asking a Chinese person why they came over to America, man. It was a Chinese girl. It was in 9th grade. And I asked her why her and her family came over to America. And this is before I even knew the knowledge. I didn't even know the knowledge yet. But I asked her, why did y'all come? And she said, we heard America was great. I was like, for real? And even when I was in high school, I didn't like America. I wasn't at school, as I am now, but I didn't know anything. But I didn't like it. I just did not like living here in America. And I looked at her. I remember I looked, and I kind of thought in my mind, like, I said, well, I bet you feel screwed on that one. I know the story's a little, weird, but when people come over from these other nations, man, trying to seek the American dream, or I've heard America's good, they come disappointed. They leave disappointed, because they find out America is just as bad as living over wherever they were at. A lot of Chinese people, man, find it out, man, that America is not great. And you got right now, you got Moab going through it. Apparently, you got Moab racism and shit, you know. But hey, man, it says again that neither does justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity. Thinking that things are gonna be great here, but it really ain't. You get put in the same situation as a goddamn peasant. That was actually what happened here. America's system divided all that nobility, man. There ain't no nobility here in America. The only ones who are considered nobles is the elite. All right, the upper class, the rich class people, the 1%. Other than that, you've got no social ranking class here in America, man. Everybody's a piece of shit. All right, you think you're gonna amount to something big or become something great? You're gonna become some badass YouTube streamer, or, you know, and you find out it was all a lie. That's the obscurity, because the word obscurity means to cover or hide. Ain't nothing good about this place, man. You walk around, man, and this place looks ugly. The beauty is being taken from it. Because, hey, what did the Lord say in Isaiah 47? He ain't gonna call this place tender and delicate no more. The glory days of America are over, man. You can feel it. You can see it. The colors are vague. Everything looks like a flat color. You know? Yeah, man. This place is about to be judged, and it has to be. It's going to be. Ain't nothing good. Ain't no peace. Ain't no knowledge of the Lord in the land. So, what purpose does it serve? What purpose does America serve, man, if it can't follow the laws that were laid down upon it? All right? Because whether you believe it or not, whether you want to accept this as not, the Lord does exist. Yahweh B'Shem Yashai is real. All right? There is an actual entity, a power that exists. And he's coming back to show himself, man. Because for the longest time, you people thought he didn't exist. You people thought he was gone. That's why he tells you in Psalms 50, man, you know, what else I have to do to declare my statutes to the wicked? You don't have the understanding, man, to know that. So how are you going to presume something like that? How are you going to be presumptuous, man, and just say, oh, God don't exist? Or say he does, but you don't really believe on it. And when I say that, meaning you don't have the knowledge. All right? Going back to Isaiah, no, it's not covered. Isaiah 59 feels covered. Isaiah 59 and 9, it says, therefore is judgment far from us, neither doth justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity. For brightness, but we walk in darkness. We grope for the wall like the blind, and we grope as if we had no eyes. Because like I was saying, man, there ain't no help in this place. You gotta call this number, that number, just go see this place, go see that one, go home, get a document, go back, do this, do that. You never get the help. By the time that you needed the help, man, it's already too late. Esau's a piece of shit. You know? It ain't fair, man, living in fucking America, man. I'm gonna say that. It just ain't fair. It's not right, man. You people should be at least crying for living in fucked up situations, man, but y'all don't. You would just accept it, man. And let me get that. And going to the same chapter I was talking about earlier in Wisdom of Solomon 14, y'all still managed to just accept it. That's because you behold obscurity to the fullest, man. You I don't know how to say it, like you fully embrace being oppressed, man. You've allowed the so-called white man to totally imprison your mind to accept these harsh conditions. This is Wisdom of Solomon 14. And right here, Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 22 says, moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High. But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. And you've learned, you have accepted the delusion of false peace, man. You call it peace living in America. You know, man, I don't want to put her out like that, man, but my stepmother, man, she's an Edomite. And in the past, I have used her to call certain numbers that I need called because I know what's going to take place. I know exactly how frustrated I'm going to get because of how I'm treated on these certain numbers I got to call sometimes. You know, I'm not no goddamn criminal or nothing like that. But like for a while, man, like right now I'm temporarily I'm trying to get my license back, man. Well, what the process of trying to get it back, man? I had to go through hell. I had to go through hell trying to get my license, man. I had to take this one class that I took 11 years ago, and they were not offering it to me. But when I talk to these people, one sign of irritation, and they'll get an attitude with you and be like, well, fuck you, I can hang up on you and you ain't gonna get your license or get the class. So I would call my mother and be like, hey, could you, maybe help me out, just call me, because sometimes I'd have to sit on the phone for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And Edomites, man, they hook, line, and sinker to this way, man. So they'll gladly sit 2 hours sitting on the phone, waiting for the call to be answered. So she'll do that, but Edomites, man, like I said, man, they buy into this way and system because it is their way. But they buy into it fully, man, and they don't think there's no problem with it. But really, there is. It's oppressiveness. All right? It's oppressive, man. The Lord is not about making a man wait on help. All right? One of my favorite scriptures now is 2 Corinthians 6:2, man. All right? It says that I have heard thee in the time accepted, in the day of salvation have I succored thee. The Lord brings aid, man. The Lord is the power of help. Okay? That's essentially everything he's doing right now, man. He's bringing help to the elect. He's bringing aid, man. He's coming to their call. This place don't. All right? The great war of ignorance that takes place here is through the lacking of help. So the Lord is coming to help the elect. All right? It says, but again, that whereas they lived in great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. And when we go back to Isaiah 59, it says, justice far from us, neither doth justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity. When you look for help, man, you can't get it. You look for a way out and you don't get it. You look for mercy, you don't get it. Because Esau is a non-merciful person. That's what you got here, man, in this land. A worker of evil, man, a person who's constantly conditioned. He's been conditioned and programmed to constantly be wicked. The scriptures say, man, in Proverbs, that they sleep not, except they've done mischief. So, living under that type of ruler, man, what do you think you're gonna get? A man who literally gets pleasure off of seeing the disdain and discomfort of a man, especially towards one he hates.